Let's talk about clinical trials. I'm Dr. Eleanor Jablonski. I am a board-certified medical oncologist, and I'm going to share with you some key questions and considerations to keep in mind when discussing clinical trials with your healthcare team. But before I do that, I want to say thank you to anyone who's ever participated on a trial or supported a loved one on a trial, because truly it is not easy being a trial participant. There's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of time that goes into it, cost in some cases, and we're so grateful for people who do participate because that helps us move the field forward. Now, let's say you're sitting with your doctor, your healthcare team, you're being approached about a trial, or you're asking, am I eligible for any trials? Here are some key questions to ask. Number one, what is the purpose of the trial? What is it trying to accomplish? What does it hope it will accomplish? Number two, what are the risks and benefits? What are the side effects? And part of this, I think what can go into it is, well, if I don't go on the trial, what treatment would I be recommended? What would you recommend for me? Number three, what phase is the trial in? So we start with phase 1. These are often the first in-human trials. They're small numbers. They're looking at safety of the drug or the intervention. We move to phase 2, a little bit of a larger group, looking both at safety and starting to look at efficacy. Is this drug effective? Phase 3, this is when we compare the new treatment or the new drug with a group getting something else. Although you can sometimes see this in phase 2 as well, but we're really looking to see, does this drug or treatment or intervention fare equally or better than what our current is? And then phase 4, this is typically kind of post FDA approval, looking at real world data. Question number 4 is, what are the treatment procedures? How long will you be followed? How often do you need to come into the office? Do you need any additional biopsies, any scans, any blood work? How often is that all happening? Because a lot of these, especially kind of the early phase clinical trials, can be really cumbersome in terms of the amount of time and things that they require. Question number 5 is, what is the cost? And I think this is a really important point. And sometimes I think when people design trials, they really try to make them no cost to the participant. But in some cases, maybe there is a cost for, if you need to park for all extra visits, or you have a copay. Like, these are little things that do add up. So these are some questions that I think are a great place to start. And I would love to know what you think about that, what questions you've asked that you found helpful, or what questions you have about clinical trials in general. Let me know in the comments.